The epic and unbeatable at Scrabble. The Nerds with Attitude.
Welcome to the N.W.A Nerds With Attitude. I am one of your humble hosts, Shin Hero, aka Walt. I have the whole man. It is a loud. You know what? Everybody here. Isaac.
Hi.
JR.
Hello.
Noah.
Hello.
Good friend of the channel, Jimmy Max.
I offer everybody the loose nerds in my pocket. Everybody.
What flavor?
I got all different colors. I got yellow in this pocket. In this pocket, I got the pinks and the reds. I keep those together because they.
How many pockets do you have?
I have like 6 pockets. They're cargo.
And the female voice
Sounds like
is
a drug dealer.
And the female voice is Trinity. She's our soul one. You read the title. We are not watching, but we are talking about Wandavision episode 6. It's 6, right?
Yeah.
It is,
Yes.
yes.
What is that?
She's eating some chips.
Wandavision.
You thought I wouldn't know this.
That is not the theme song. It is a Malcolm in the Middle homage right now.
Okay,
We're in the 90s, dog.
so check this out.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all made fun of me because I said that I watched the videos at half speed. I saw what the pants said. Did y'all see what the pants said? Y'all didn't catch it. It was too fast. They went right in on Agnes' booty, right? And
Yeah, I
it was some
saw.
words there.
I saw what the pants said.
It said naughty.
Yeah.
It said what?
I don't know what that means.
It don't mean anything.
I just thought that I would mention, watching that half speed.
It's just Agnes plays where she is right now. She's the sexually charged next door neighbor.
Gotcha.
Every sitcom has it.
But I don't want to jump the gun, but
Oh man, we be all over the place. I mean,
I have thoughts on Agnes because by the end, everything I thought about Agnes is not what it's really.
oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
But first, we gonna go to our resident, not
Hater.
I did not say that.
I did.
Isaac
Oh,
said
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
How did you like this episode, Noah?
This episode put me to sleep at first. I ain't gonna lie. This episode did nothing for me. It didn't answer no questions. It proved all my theories I had about the show right so far.
What theories?
That Vision can't live without can't live outside the barrier. I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna walk out and start to die.
I don't think that is right though. That's my thing. Like,
how do you think that's not right? It's
Because-
literally what happened in the show.
Yeah,
He started to walk out and die.
But he
did
made it out though.
He did make it out, and he wasn't like instantly dying right then and there.
Yeah, it was really pulling
And-
him back in.
And
He was
I
dying.
think
He can't live outside.
No. I think he can. Here's my reason why. Like,
Alright.
what the fuck? What are you doing over there? Are you putting out a fire or something?
He said he had nerds in his pocket.
No, that's not me.
That's not-
Oh, I
Jimmy.
thought that was the nerds. I thought that was the
sitting very
nerds.
still.
That don't sound like nerds.
I'm sitting very
Sound like
still.
shaking
Anyway,
nerds.
here's my thing. Here's my thing. Before when she had came out and chumped that old buddy, and she went back in and basically fortified the thing. I think that was one of the reasons why Vision couldn't. Before then, I think Vision could have, if he caught on quicker, he could have walked out and been fine.
You
but-
think so? You think because she made it stronger?
That's
why.
that's one of the reasons why. Also, he was tethered. He got tethered.
And if you looked at the pieces and the stuff that was on, it was the red that was pulling him
Yeah.
back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pulling him instead of like he was gonna flat out and die. it was pulling him back in. That was keeping him in, wasn't letting him out. I think that was one of the reasons why he quote unquote died and whatnot. Because think about it like this. If the moment Vision walks through there, you would have saw that hole in his head. The moment he walked through there, you would have saw that hole. He would have been in black and white. Yeah. Hell, he would have been in pieces because we saw him in pieces at the sword base.
He literally had to push the barrier. You could see the barrier like starting to curve when he was coming out. That's not like when Wanda or even what's her name?
Monica, when she got yeeted out.
Yeah. Neither one of them, it wasn't like that. They just kind of flowed out like water. But this time it was not like that. It was like a shield, like, and you can even see that shit, the hexagon, like when it started later.
I guess, man. It looked like he was dead to me. Oh, he was dying.
I mean, he was dead.
He is dead. Yeah,
he was fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy, what did you think of this episode? You like this one?
I did like this episode actually. I like the Quicksilver and Wanda exchange. That really, for me, it showed me that Wanda is a bipolar schizophrenic and she's suffering from dissociative identity disorder. And it's none of your business why I know all these words. Anyway, but for real though, like, I feel like, because at a lot of different points in this episode, you could tell that she was all in. She was Scarlet Witch. I'm controlling shit. And then there was other moments when she was like, hey man, what the fuck is going on? Do you know us? You not my brother for real, are you? Like, she was catching on, and it's like, you already know this. What is there to catch on to? But at the same time, I don't think that is actually Quicksilver. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit. Let me get around everybody. FYI though, Wanda in her Wanda Scarlet Witch costume. Oh, she could get it. All right, JR. JR, what'd you think of the episode?
I liked it. Like, I like the whole dynamic between this quote-unquote Pietro and the rest of the family. Like, he plays himself like the cool uncle. And now we're seeing like how the twins are starting to develop powers like the other twins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it probably might go into the whole
Wiccan and Speed.
Yeah. Wiccan and Speed, yeah. Like Wiccan has the empathic abilities that his mother has, and Speed, of course, he's Speedy Gonzalez.
He's fast and he's weird.
Basically, yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, I like.
Is it?
Huh.
I'm eating nerds for real.
I liked it. It was a pretty good episode. I found it interesting, and I found it interesting that Pietro, I don't know how to properly pronounce his name. To be honest,
just say Quicksilver, dog.
I found it interesting that Peter, I'm just gonna call him Peter.
There you go.
I don't know how, but he remembers how he died, and yet Vision doesn't remember that he's dead. So
Exactly.
There's something fishy going on there.
It was a lot going on with him that's different.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure
We'll
like
get
he's
into
meant
that.
to be
We'll get into that one right after we hear from Trinity. Isaac, are you done yet?
Yeah.
Your initial
that's it.
thoughts? All right, Trinity, your initial thoughts on this episode?
I thought it was really good. You were definitely being a Noah Jr. earlier about saying it was just okay. I genuinely thought it was a really good episode. You weren't supposed to get many answers out of this episode. I'm just gonna say that. We'll get into that later, but you weren't supposed to get many answers out of this episode.
It is episode 6. We got.
But hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
More episodes left.
I know.
We're
I know.
closing to the end.
But I saw something today that I'll talk about later.
We barely.
Again.
We barely got information in the 3rd episode, let alone the 4th episode.
We got
It's a slow burn. What do you want?
This is I
understand. Listen, I understand it's a slow burn, but it's still gotta be entertaining. This show's not entertaining. No, it's not.
I feel I'm not gonna.
It's not.
I can't disagree with Noah. Like on. I'm not being entertained. I am intrigued, but at the same time, I'm not being entertained. There's nothing like new. There's nothing new. They're not throwing me a curveball, and it might just be because of all the knowledge I have. It's just because of all the comic book knowledge I have.
The show's not being entertaining. It's just.
But like this whole episode, like I mean, I liked. It was interesting. Like we could get into the episode now. Like it was interesting to me where this man Vision is actually breaking from Wanda, and then it was also interesting. I was also interested when Herb when he had said, he was like, yeah, Vision's not doing this, and then she was like, what? But Vision was like, you're like, well, do you want me to do something for you? It was like he was figuring, he was not in the mind control thing anymore.
Herb showed me more than anybody. Herb was talking into a headset, and he was exactly saying what was happening before it even happened. He literally said it before it happened. You go back and watch it, he says it, and then they smash the pumpkin. He says it.
Well, they were just.
I think that's just a comedy trope.
Yeah,
so fast.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think he might be getting the information of what Wanda wants from somewhere else. That's why everybody keep asking. They not sure where the information coming from. I don't know. It was a lot going on with her. To me, he seems suspicious. He might be somebody. I don't know.
Now
he was talking. Now the headset through.
Now we get into the Agnes thing, like the Agnes thing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm still in the camp where I don't think Agnes is like being controlled by Wanda. She's in there by her own accord, through someone else, the person who's actually running this game. That's what I think. Because
I feel you on that one, right?
Even though she reacted differently than
this is the reason why
Norm
I said
did.
This is the reason why I said this. Why I'm saying this is because when Vision got to that point where everybody wasn't at that on that side of the little street and everything, everybody was like froze. And when he was trying to talk to people, they wouldn't talk to him or anything like that. When he finds her at the stop sign, the moment he lands this, she's starting to. It may not seem like she's talking to him, but she's talking to him, and it's like she's aware what it is. And then he does the little thing, and like I feel like she was playing Vision, like she was playing Vision, like, and she just was like, "I'm gonna let him know that you dead, and see what happens." And then and then the way she was laughing and everything, like
I think she was really under some type of control just then. What I think was because you gotta look at where she was. She told the kids, "Don't go past Ellis Avenue." Ellis Avenue is the crossroad that she was sitting at. I think she was trying to leave up out of there. I think she probably under her control at first, or maybe not so much as everybody else. But when she was trying to leave, I feel that was when it was just like I said, the barrier that locks Vision in. I think she did more than she actually realized, and I think it's something else at play. I'm still thinking there might be someone else in the picture.
Oh, I 100% believe someone else is in the picture, but like I don't think Agnes is under her control. Cause like think about it, like the previous episode, every time something happened, or it was like episode 4, I think, but every time something happened with the kids, Agnes was there. Like with the dog, Agnes showed up with the doghouse and everything. When the dog died, Agnes was there. Agnes always conveniently showed up. And then even at the beginning of that episode, when Agnes comes in and Vision starts going off the rails and everything, and then Agnes looks at Wanda like, should I take that from the top? and Wanda didn't really do anything or nothing like that. She just tried to play, and Vision was like, "What the hell going on right there?" Like the entire, and then also look at Agnes's costume that she had on. She was a witch.
I think she got some. She was. I feel like she was loose. I feel like she had her own thing, her own agenda, but I also think that she was actually trying to leave. Like, for whatever reason, on her own, that was why she was there. There was no other explanation for her to be that far away from, essentially, the main cast. She's a main cast member.
That is true. What about y'all? What y'all? What?
I think the reason she was there, like, Vision was kind of like wandering, and as soon as he like gets to where she is, I think it was sort of like a waypoint, so that he knows like, oh well, I'm definitely gonna find out what's going on out there. So like, I think in some subtle way she was like pointing the way that there's something out there for him to discover. I don't know.
Be both.
I don't know. I guess that's.
I'm indifferent. I guess I kind of see both of y'all's sides of what you're saying. I just thought it was weird. I didn't think that much into it.
Well, I personally know who Agnes is. She ain't fooling nobody. I know this man, Mephisto, is gonna come out and be like, "What's up?" Which brings us to Pietro. I don't think that's Pietro. I think that's Mephisto or someone pretending, because the way he was acting the entire time, he was trying to get information out of her, not like be her brother. And then she Hadoukened him. So like, so
another thing that
go on.
Sorry. Another thing that I thought about Pietro, maybe it's like her conscience. Like maybe he's playing as her conscience. Like she, as soon as Vision was telling her that this is all wrong, he shows up, and now he's like, he's playing along, but he's like telling her things like about their past and saying, "Mom and Dad would probably be proud of you," and stuff like that. And I think he's trying to get her to second guess herself. But as soon as he took things like a bit too far, she Hadoukened him.
I mean, he was
That's
wrong.
another.
He was wrong because Vision already died twice. He should have said, it's not like he can die 3 times. That's what he should have said. But
It's true.
Yeah, it's just theory.
But the entire time though, he was aware. He's aware of what was going on.
Yeah.
That man Pietro was aware. I personally don't think
literally.
I don't think.
And we're still asking the question, why the face change?
Oh,
Even
told the
even
plot.
Wanda's aware of it. He's like, why do you look different?
yeah, and that's what he said. He's like, yeah, I know, I look different. And she was like, where's your accent? He was like, what happened to yours?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why is the sky blue?
Well, another thing that was super interesting to me, and the last thing, I'm not gonna say nothing, but that exchange to me was just like when she saw him like shot up with the bullet wounds and shit, right? Okay, he still looked like this. Now, if they would have face changed him up, because you know at the very beginning of the episode, they showed it was like, look, this is the real Pietro right here that died. I don't know if y'all watched the recap.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
In the recap, yeah.
But they like intentionally show like this is the Pietro that died. This is the Pietro the Peter. We're gonna just call him Peter. So the Peter that came back, and he basically like references everything. He tells her the plot of what's going on. And then she sees him and he's dead and it's him. And that's weird. I don't know. Something about that was weird for me. I feel like if he was really dead, they should have changed his face back. Does that sound crazy?
Nah, yeah. I like
that
totally agree. I totally agree. When that happened, I was like, man, they should have, to really mess with people, they should have swapped to Buddy.
Yeah.
And then in that quick second, back to Pietro, but Evan Peters. But I mean, he did great. I'm not gonna lie, he did great. His acting and everything. He felt like the big brother, in the sitcom, the estranged brother who came to town to mess up stuff, for a sitcom.
Yeah, it was a late 90s sitcom. Through and through. I honestly,
it was straight up Malcolm in the Middle, because you started out with the kids. You started out with the kids' point of view.
Yeah.
They have like the camera and they're just like messing around the house while introducing like the casts.
Now, I will say this. One of the times when Wiccan was looking to the camera, like breaking the fourth wall, looking to the camera and talking, Pietro was looking at him, and he also looked at the camera.
He was looking at the camera and looked back at him like, what the fuck is this? Is this a show? What the fuck are you doing? And then it just cut straight to Wanda coming down the steps. Yeah, I know. I caught that too, man. I did.
I know, because you be watching it like 2 times slow.
I do. I see everything, and I thought that was weird. I'm like, damn, why is everybody broke the fourth wall? Like everybody.
Noah.
So,
no, go on.
My bad. It's a quick thing. I assume that the part where they started following Vision, and as he started to get further and further away from Wanda, you start realizing nobody's moving on the outskirts of town. I assume it's kind of like the extras on a TV show that you don't see until they're actually on camera, right? Is that what they're going for?
Yeah, they in the T-pose.
No.
I think it reminds me more like a video game, to be honest, because the main character, because like in a video game, the main character, wherever he's at, the game is more functional, just so you won't lose the immersion. But if you have like a camera out there and you switch to that camera like far away from where the main character is, you'll see that everybody's like not rendered.
They got a pushed up face right here, it look like a potato.
Oh, I thought it was like that because that's where Wanda's thing was weakest at.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I just thought since that's why she expanded it, and now it's stronger. But I don't know.
Hey, she told
and then also
like her main focus was like
to
where she
Vision.
was at that moment.
Yeah.
The funniest thing to me is the fact that in the last episode, Vision that somebody pointed out that there's no children in the town, and the next episode it's nothing but children everywhere.
I thought that's what Wanda did so Vision can stop.
That's the point. It's just she like she overcompensated.
Yeah, because then Pietro asks like, "Where'd you get all these kids? Like, where were you hiding them?"
Yeah.
It just seems like
that's kind of. that's kind of scary. Like
I still
I'm pretty sure they were all like asleep or something.
Yeah, that's what Pietro had said. He was like, "Well, you just had them sleeping in their bed, so they wouldn't be through this nightmare and all that."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just think Wanda's the villain, and they just need to hurry up for the show.
I do think she's going to be a
yeah.
villain. I think that.
I don't think she's gonna be a
forward,
villain. She's gonna be an
I-
antagonist.
Yeah, antagonist, villain,
Antagonist.
tomato.
See,
It's
if she
two totally
goes
different
full-
things.
Listen, she's
Yeah.
gonna be an antagonist, and somebody's gonna show up, and she's gonna see the light, and they're gonna apologize. They're gonna fly away.
No, I don't think it's gonna be that simple. I like here. I know I said this in the last episode. I still think this is gonna be a reverse House of M. Like when she expanded her hexagon and everything, I think everybody in that hexagon are gonna be the first mutant. And
right.
she
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
Zach
oh.
just texted me. Zach just texted me that he thinks
and she
She's
is gonna
gonna
be
be
the
mutants.
mother of mutants.
Because remember,
basically.
what Darcy said, like about Monica going back there. That
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I
time that
also
they
yeah.
came,
Yeah, I also
She
think
was
Monica has her
changing them.
powers. I think Monica has
Yeah.
her powers now.
she's gonna be Captain Photon.
I think
Is that what she is?
Well,
I-
her name is
Yeah.
Photon, not Captain Photon. She was actually the original, the first Captain Marvel before the whole Marvel thing happened, and then we get Miss Marvel and all that junk. But yeah,
Not me.
yeah.
I think that she doesn't have a power yet. I think it's mutating her, like they say, it's changed her because she's went through it 2 times. But they trying to go back in, and I think they're gonna go back in. They're gonna get this person, this mystery person.
Now this dude could be anybody.
Which-
They literally could be anybody.
Yeah, so they're gonna get them in, and somehow she's gonna get like blown back out, or something's gonna happen to where she goes back through it again, and then she's gonna go full Photon. I think.
Now the theories about her guy is there's 2 people, 2 names that get thrown around. Reed Richards and Adam Brashear. Those are the 2 names that keep thrown around. Adam Brashear, who those who don't know, is Blue Marvel. They retconned it where he was the first black superhero, and he is like he's basically the black Superman, basically. And he
I thought that was Icon.
that's in the DC universe. This is the Marvel universe. But he was a superhero, and then in his time, it was back in the days of racism and all that junk. Racism was hard. The president at the time asked that man to step down because they were getting afraid, like if this colored dude. But that's his backstory and everything. But those are the 2 like big names that are getting thrown around. Another name is Adamias Cho. It might be the little kid who also he's like the 3rd, 4th, sometimes 5th smartest person in the world. And then there's also Dr. Doom. Like there's plenty of people it could be, but the biggest thing is that was like a lot of people are pretty upset about that. Like it's like, man, we don't want them. You don't want to keep teasing who this random mystery person is. I also feel like since her little hexagon got bigger, somebody's gonna notice, and that somebody is going to be Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
But who's to say that he's already not involved? Or that he's not already involved? I phrased that wrong.
You think he's one of the extra people in there?
Could be. I don't know. We could already be seeing, what do they call it? The Illuminati?
Oh God,
No.
There's Black Bolt. There's Reed Richards. There's Black Panther.
can't-
Tony.
There's
Tony
no
Stark's
way.
gone.
Yeah,
Damn.
Stark is dead. we don't have.
Oh man, I forgot about him.
We don't have Namor yet. We don't have Professor Xavier. The Inhumans, that don't count. They erased that. That didn't even exist. That didn't even happen. So we ain't have Black Bolt. We ain't got the Illuminati.
They'll make it up their own probably.
They will. They will.
It'll be Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel.
You are talking nonsense now.
It's gonna be the dumbest lineup. I'm telling you, man.
Talking nonsense. So much nonsense.
What's his name? MODOK.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Oh my
you know they got
God!
the MODOK show.
I actually want.
Yeah,
I
there is.
actually want
He is
MODOK
getting-
to show in one of these
He
movies.
is getting the show, but I don't know.
He's getting a show?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
MODOK?
yeah.
Why?
He's gonna be in a show. I don't know if he's getting a personal show, but
I mean,
Oh,
it's
okay.
eventually
I like-
going to be a show within a show. You know, his character is basically a show host. He act like a fucking show host like the whole time anyway. So it's a show within a show. It's like his battle world shit.
No. You're confusing.
That's Mogo.
Yeah,
That's
Mojo.
Mogo.
Yeah, that's him. You're confusing him with him. MODOK
Or
is
MODOK.
MODOK is baby
that-
is baby man in the flying chair.
Super brain.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
But Ultra Mega Mecha Mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm done.
more or less.
Cut the episode.
Before we wrap this
I love
up,
where
let's go back to Trinity real quick.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
We got all.
Yeah, you've been
Yes.
one. You've been real quiet. Two, you had some stuff to share. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
I saw.
Blast.
I don't remember where I saw it, but you're not this episode in particular. You're not supposed to give any answers, and this is the last episode of the sitcom, from what I've heard. So, the Wandavision, that TV series, is not happening anymore. The next 3 episodes are going to be all answers. It's going to get, like someone said, slow burn. This is where the burn comes in, and apparently it's going to hit really hard. So,
Well, you are gonna get it. You're gonna have at least one more episode with sitcom elements in it because there only was there because they were going through the decades. That was already confirmed. They was going through the decades. We just hit the 90s. They're gonna hit the 2000s. That's when the Modern Family type of sitcom and stuff like that comes into play. Like because you saw that in some of the trailers. Like some of the trailers when she's looking at the camera, talking to the camera and all that junk. And she got that face and everything. That's the Modern Family angle. But you got at least one more episode for the sitcom thing. But I get where you coming from because I've heard the same thing. But I'm just because I also heard
That's just a
that,
theory.
Please stop.
I'm really interested in what they're going to do with Darcy, because now she's in the Hex too.
oh, man, Darcy is Jubilee.
Right. And they never show
Darcy is Jubilee.
They don't show her for a reason, though.
Yeah, because she's Jubilee. She's gonna make mutants, and Darcy's Jubilee. What do y'all want? I just told y'all. God dang.
Do you want her to be Jubilee?
No, but she's not
Are
gonna
you
be.
making a goof here, or are you being serious?
She's not gonna be important.
She came in.
She's important for right now, but she's not important.
Why do you say that?
Why do you?
Because she's gonna be Jubilee. Jubilee's not important.
Well, how do you know she's gonna be Jubilee? We don't know what she turned into.
She turned into Jubilee. What? She did.
Do you want her to be Jubilee? What do you?
Are you okay?
It's
No.
campaigning for her to be Jubilee.
I just want her to be Jubilee. I want the sparkles. We need a Jubilee. She's
We don't-
Oh, so he
Oh,
does
you
want her.
do want her to be Jubilee.
Oh.
Okay, you were.
We don't need.
We do.
We really do. I mean, I know the reason for wanting a Jubilee.
Nah, but
Like,
yeah, I mean,
we don't need her right now.
Yeah, I get that. Darcy is gonna play a bigger role later down the road. That I did hear about. I don't know if she's getting.
I'm reading something right now that confirms.
I don't know. I don't know if she's getting mutant powers or anything like that, but she does play. She does get an important role. I try to stay out majority of what Trinity's doing right now.
Looking up what other people might think is gonna happen.
Yeah, but from my knowledge, she plays a big part of a role. But back to what JR said, or I think it was Jimmy. I do think Monica, towards the end of this, Monica is going to get her powers because she plays a big role in the second Captain Marvel movie.
Yes, she does. And that role is Photon. You know what I'm saying?
Yay!
Oh yeah. Also, one of the people they said, another person had said something like it could be Riri. Who Monica is finna go meet.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry, but yeah, I do be checking.
Iron? Wait.
Yeah, Ironheart. But I don't.
Oh, okay.
And see, that would make it Ironheart.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Spider-Man coming out this year.
Yeah, I know Spider-Man coming out this year.
Spider-Man. It is now. It is.
Doctor Strange,
Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, yeah.
Yeah. And Wanda is in Doctor Strange, and you know the title of Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
So this is all like so. We just solved the show. All right.
Not yet. Not yet.
It's just a theory. A Marvel theory.
Oh Jesus.
Thanks for watching.